Welcome back. This is the Music Block. It's your boy Tone Block. I'm here with my partners. I'm here with
14K Dre. I'm a child of the sun, so I shine like one.
DJ Willie Will, aka Just Will.
Hey, this your boy P Man just visiting.
We got Sleepy Mike in the corner.
Yeah, one of the seven dwarfs. Today we're gonna hit y'all with something that's not really music related. So maybe we should have called it Zealous Vibes, but fuck it.
We call it whatever you want.
Yeah, we'll name this bitch later.
Because it's about to be a vibe.
Yeah, it's definitely be a vibe.
But we finna give y'all something to think about. A history lesson. Some things you might not have known and some things you might not agree with. But it's definitely gonna be something to think about. And I guess to start this motherfucker off, like we had this conversation on Wednesday. We was drinking a little bit. So maybe we ain't drunk enough now, but maybe we is.
Yeah.
But let's just start it off in the beginning. Like, was Adam and Eve the first and only two people in the creation? Or were they just the perfection that God created and put in Garden of Eden? Because that's what I'm believing.
And I'm going to say that's a good question. That's a good debate because some people believe that they was. Some people believe that they don't. Me, if you read the Bible, and I'm pretty sure y'all about to touch on here in a little bit, it's like when they left the Garden of Eden. Is that the name of it?
Yep.
Garden of Eden. They went somewhere, and there was people somewhere. So how could they be the first if there was
People
Other
everywhere.
people.
Right.
Let's see.
And I want to recall, I think somewhere they said the first woman was named like Sarah or something like that.
Adam's first wife was named Lilith.
So where did
That's who she was.
so where did Lily come from then? Where was she at? I know we had the Garden of Eden.
Mm-hmm.
She was waiting outside the doors of the garden. She couldn't get in.
Now, Lilith, the story about Lilith is she rebelled against Adam. She didn't want Adam to serve over her. So she was like, "Nah, I'm about to do my own thing," and she spit. She left.
So there was Adam and Eve.
It was Adam and Lilith first.
So where did Eve come from?
See, that got you. See how they
You
tell
get
you
what I'm
half
saying?
the story?
Adam-
Some of the story, but not
After
all
they
of the
broke
story?
up, after Adam and Lilith broke up, God had to give him another helpmeet, so that's when he created Eve.
So where did Lily go?
She went and explored the universe.
By herself?
Because she decided,
She was outside.
She the
She the
one
one who made all them other
if you
people.
go read the book of, I think it's the book of
I'm
Adam,
serious.
it tell you that Lilith was the one who went and showed Adam all the mysteries of the universe. She went and taught him.
He came back and started naming stuff.
So he cheated on her.
No,
with Eve.
she left. She just left.
She just left. So he by herself.
She was just
She was not gonna
unhappy.
be subservient to nobody. She was like, I'm my own person.
Yeah, that shit sound familiar.
Yeah.
Like,
So you could
Typical woman.
no. So you could tell what color she was then. She had the bad bitch attitude.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna say what color she was.
Well,
We ain't put
no,
that on
no.
our women.
No, because
That's a good trait, in my opinion.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's a good trait.
But here's a thought to that though. Where did she wrong to by herself? She's by herself, right? She just said, you know what? Fuck you, Adam. I'm about to go. Where did she go?
She probably just hung around the exit. She was just watching from afar, like these niggas.
So
having
this
fun
whole time
still.
she watching from afar and let Adam
Bring her a little something to the door, like here.
I guess you're right, then she wasn't black.
I don't know how that really went.
so
'Cause-
who ate the apple? Supposedly apple.
Eve.
and you know, if Adam would have never did it, it would have never been this way. Because God didn't tell Eve not to. He told Adam not to. And
Yeah.
Eve was just a.
Yeah.
You see, Eve, she was influenced by the serpent, which used to walk on two legs. The serpent people.
But y'all know what though? Just
Which we still are.
to really to get to the real point. Do you think a human being will actually listen to a snake talk to them without thinking something crazy about this?
If that motherfucker
Y'all
can
really
talk
think
to
about
you,
that.
Nah.
You can think it. Go ahead, break it down.
Nah, the serpent is your metaphysical, your spiritual consciousness. That's what it is.
So
the serpent really was your spine. That's all that's really talking
So
about.
your conscience telling you this. So it really wasn't no snake. That's what you're
Nah.
saying.
Yeah, it's the actual spinal cord. That's
The
the
whole-
serpent in your body.
The
That's
whole
what
time,
talking-
the whole time growing up as a kid, you would think that there was a snake that talked to this man.
no.
Yeah,
It wasn't
for
a
me.
snake. It was a serpent person because God took the legs from him and said, forever you'll crawl on your belly and get dirt and shit kicked in your face.
So when you think
It had
about
legs and limbs at first.
but when you think about a serpent that's crawling on his belly, you
No, that's after the fact. Before the apple and whatever was eaten, it had legs and like probably same as them, but it was just a different type of. Maybe the serpent was just no,
You
because
see, you know what I'm hearing?
See what I'm saying, me? That's what don't make no sense.
I'm hearing two different things, which is true. This is how people get confusion here, and metaphorically
He
speaking,
just confused me though.
the spiritualities of it all. Because if you're talking about your spine and your subconscious,
Yeah.
and you're saying, don't listen. If your subconscious saying, eat that, nah, I should eat that.
That's your conscious.
Get that, don't get that. And then you get it.
Right, that's your conscious.
Yeah.
Cause we all got a conscious.
but no, listen.
We hope we
let
all
me
got
tell
one.
you
'Cause
why.
some of them out here act like they ain't got one.
No, we all got a conscious.
I'm gonna tell you why it was an outside influence, and it wasn't just her thoughts. For the simple fact, if you've never seen or heard or knew of anything other than what you've been brought up to, why would you just think to yourself, I could be like a god and have knowledge if I ate this?
We do it every day. The person who thought they could fly.
Yeah, your higher, it's your higher self. Really, what all this is, the tree of good and evil, the tree of knowledge, all that is your body. That's all it is. The tree is actually your spinal cord. All this is one and the same. So when they talking about the knowing good and evil, that's raising your consciousness from the base level all the way up to the crown chakra. And then once you do that, you activate the left and right brain, and you know good and evil.
So
I got a question.
You know, you battle. Yeah.
Can you back that up with some type of form of information that you can give somebody to go look at? Because we just can't be saying stuff without some type of factual. That's what I'm talking about. We can't just be saying stuff without no factual evidence, and somebody will be like, oh,
so based on what Dre said, during that period of time, if I got an apple and I'm hungry,
I should buy my other.
if I got an apple
the
and
serpentine.
hold on, let me.
Yeah,
if I got an apple and I'm hungry, based on me talking to myself because I have a conscience, if I eat this apple because I'm hungry, what's the issue with
hungry
that?
for what though?
Just hungry, just
Why the
hungry.
fuck would you need to, if God told you you could eat anything in this bitch except for this, why would you decide
How
I
you
need
know-
to eat
And
that?
you're hungry for knowledge then.
But
Because that's supposed to be the all
Curiosity killed the cat.
No, but when he ate that apple, he gained. He kind of started. He gained a little knowledge that he wasn't supposed to gain.
And that's why
he knew he was naked. He knew he was naked.
That's why you know it was all a forbidden fruit and God was part of it. Cause how the fuck you gonna eat something? You can eat anything in the world and you gonna feel the same. But when you eat this, now you feel different.
Well, you just
The
recognize.
fruit that they talking about, the apple that they talking about, is the pineal gland. That's what it's talking about. It's accessing your pineal gland. That's why in all mythology they talk about all kind of fruits. They talk about the pineapple, the pine cone. You know, the apple is the shape of the pineal gland. That's all it's talking about. It's activating your pineal gland.
So you
and
telling
once
me,
you do that, you know,
Right from wrong.
telling me
wrong.
one day you decided to wake up and said, I'm fucking naked.
You know how you do that? You meditate. So one day when you
How
ain't
do you
doing-
learn to do that?
you ain't doing nothing else. What you doing? You just walking through nature with your own thoughts. So you gonna be thinking to yourself, ain't nobody else to talk to, so you gonna be committed.
Why would you think naked is wrong then? If that's
'Cause
what
you don't
you've
know.
been doing
You
forever.
don't know.
You saw somebody
At
else.
first you wasn't aware of who you was. You know, you was consumed within your own mind. Then once you raise your consciousness up, you aware of your of your environment, your surroundings.
This where we're gonna have to disagree.
I'm playing
That's
devil
just like a
advocate on this
kid. When
whole
you was a
thing.
kid, you wasn't conscious of the world around you.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Because
When you came of a certain age, like, oh shit,
Yeah.
girls. I like girls. They're attractive to me.
Oh,
At one point,
I'm not gonna walk around butt naked.
Let me
But you
cut
know-
this air on. My boy over here dying.
Yeah,
Slips up.
it's hot to motherfucker there.
So, based off what you saying, you said, what was that glands or whatever?
Pineal
The
gland.
pineal gland.
I've never heard of pineapple.
So,
You never find it?
Right
That's
now-
the third eye. That's what
See,
it's called. the third eye.
I don't be believing in all that junk, man.
You
just
got
because you don't believe it don't mean it's not there. That's all
No,
I'm saying.
no.
That's about anything.
No, I never said it wasn't there. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
you
I
don't
don't
believe
believe in the third eye.
Yeah.
No.
But what I was going with this is, do we use our full brain capacity right now?
No, you can't. We only use
So,
we
therefore,
only use 3% of our brain capacity.
10.
so therefore,
Oh, 10, my bad, my apologies.
there's still a possibility of unlocking more.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's what spirituality is supposed to be about.
Yeah,
Unlocking
that.
that.
Oh, yeah.
And you say you don't believe in the pineal gland, but
I just don't believe in all that
the
junk.
medical history, the medical community do. That's what the staff and the caduceus is about. You see that
I've seen it sound.
that column right there in the middle,
Yeah.
that pole that represents your spine. These serpents, they represent the ida and the pingala nerves in your body.
It's always in front of you.
And when you catch the Holy Spirit, if you ever seen somebody catch the Holy Spirit, you had that energy going up your body. And you see old women, when they catch the Holy Ghost, they hold the base of their spine. You know, they shout, they hold the base of their spine. 'Cause that's where that fire coming from. And it shoot up to their pineal gland. That's what you call catching the Holy Spirit.
I see them
And that's
hands go up.
they doing that too. I can show you that. That's called a ka. In Egyptian,
when they get
you
to
see
stepping on feet.
Egyptian statues with their hands like this.
Yeah,
It's called a ka. It means spirit. So even when we do stuff that we don't even know we doing, we still practicing our old ancient culture.
Mm-hmm.
When we get the Holy Spirit, you throw your hands up right. And that's the actual word for spirit in Egyptian. It's called the ka. And that's the symbol. That's the hieroglyph. 2 hands raised up. So you don't gotta believe it.
And
You do it.
no. And
No, I'm just saying.
And it's all funny that you saying that.
Yeah.
Cause soon when people see the police, the first thing they do is
Put the hands up. You surrender your spirit.
so in my mind, when you put your hands up, it's submissive.
Yeah, you surrender your
You
spirit.
surrender your. So they go back to the Holy Ghost. Then that's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
And
when
you're not
you're
supposed to
gonna
do
get
that.
arrested.
And see,
No, but
these two
it's-
wings right here represent the left and right hemisphere of the brain. And that circle at the top represents the pineal gland centered at the center
Show
of
the
the brain.
cam real quick if you
Yeah.
can, if they can.
Yeah, I'm about to say, either
Alright,
you can
alright.
do that or I can try to get a picture.
Yeah, I'll get a picture later. But yeah, these two serpents represent the
That's a good topic, man.
you know, the energy centers that go through the brain, and all these places where they connect is your chakras, the 7 chakras. That's that little dot right there. That's the pineal gland, and these wings right here is the left and right hemisphere of the brain.
Well,
Wow.
That would be everyone, but a lot of
Yeah.
people that know, we only associated with what they tell us or what we know right now.
Yeah.
But they came from somewhere.
Which one? The 7?
I'm just saying, period.
Yeah.
Based on what you
Yeah.
just shared,
Yeah.
somewhere.
And that's
Like we
also
said,
where we get the 144,000, because they just tell you the 7 main chakras, but it's other chakras associated with those 7, and that's how you get the 144,000.
I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
See,
Wait,
y'all
hey,
got
I'm
weird.
excited.
Y'all got weird. Too
got
excited.
questions.
Kick your shoes over there.
How many senses do we have?
How many
12?
senses?
Mm-hmm.
12 cents.
Really,
Because they tell us we got,
really, it's just one.
they tell us we got 5. Go ahead and break it down. I know only
Yeah.
a little bit is because I've been studying
thought-
about it.
I thought we
But go ahead and
explained
break it down.
It's one expressed in 5. The
Mhm.
only sense that we really have is touch.
Common sense.
What about smell?
Because everything,
When a scent touch your nose,
Yep.
you start smelling. When light touch
Hit
your
your
eyes,
eyes.
you see.
yep,
When
Sound
sound
hit
touch
your-
your ear,
yep.
you hear. When something touch your tongue, you taste. It's touch. That's the only sense that we really have is touch. Because the brain ain't nothing but electrical impulses. However you experience reality is through your nervous system. So it's only touch.
Now, I'm going to have to agree with what you
Vision,
said.
you don't touch nothing.
Vision, light.
Light hit your eyes.
touch your
But
eye.
if you're blind,
You can
You
still
can't see.
You
So
don't. You,
You
don't have
lost that
sense.
sense.
Yeah, you lost
that
that.
means you got more than one.
But no, we do
Or
actually.
you
That's
just
what
got-
I'm going to agree.
You just partially sensed then, I
Hold
guess.
on.
I'm
It's
I'm
one-
a,
it's
I'm about to
one
Google this
express-
because now
Yeah,
It's
y'all
one
understand
sense
this.
expressed in multiplicity, just like God.
That's what
God
I'm
is one being expressed throughout all nature.
I'm going to agree.
Hold on, say that one more time. Say that one more time. You
It's
know,
one expressed in multiplicity. Just like God is one being, but it expresses itself throughout all creation.
oh wow.
So-
Now, if I can get this sentence off real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm agree with what you're saying,
Okay.
but I'm going to disagree with only there's just one.
Mhm.
I'm saying the one that they teach us, and they telling us 5, is just one sense. And I'm still studying this. But we got more than just that one sense, because when you actually, somebody looking at you and you feel that,
You can have.
when you start talking about intuitions,
Yeah.
those are senses.
You know, those are spiritual senses.
That's what I'm saying.
This-
So
those
there's
senses.
more
Yeah.
than that one that they teach us. They broke it down to 5, and we know that one.
yeah, and they
But
keep
I
breaking
believe
out.
that there's actually more senses that
Yeah.
they're not educating or putting out there for us to know. But you actually know it.
Yeah.
Because you can be like, dang, I feel like somebody looking at me, and somebody turn around, and they're looking at you.
Yeah.
You ain't hear them,
Yeah.
you ain't see them, you can't smell them, you
But
didn't
you-
touch them,
but you
and
got
you didn't
that-
taste them.
But you,
Yeah.
that's
That's why
but
I
you
don't-
got that. But you got that
You
feeling.
got that scent,
That
that
feeling.
scent.
That's why I don't put a number on it. Because
When you in danger, what do you feel?
You feel some type of
Yeah.
way.
That's a sense. I'm in mortally danger right now
Mm.
because I stepped in this area, and all of a sudden,
yeah.
that's another sense.
I'm gonna tell you, I
That's
just
why I
think
say it's one expressed in multiplicity, because
Yeah.
I don't put a number on it. I don't limit it to 5 because we actually have 10. Once you
I
go
said
there-
12, but you okay 10.
yeah, 10, because the 5 senses, then you flip it over and go to the spiritual side.
Right.
Then you got clairaudience,
Yeah.
clairsentience.
So I
and
was
all
two.
that.
I was 2 them off. I know it was more than 5.
Yeah, you got the clair. So
Yeah.
and beyond that, as you expand your consciousness, it's gonna expand beyond that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna keep going.
All right, I'm just gonna tell you.
Okay,
from
Dre.
what y'all said,
Okay.
You talking about how you can sense somebody and all this?
You got that
It's
feeling.
because at some point you observed the room, you felt this motherfucker here, that's there, and you didn't notice this. So at some point, once you move, you in a sense you could kind of feel like, but it's really just you thinking, I wonder if this motherfucker looking at me.
Well,
That's just like a bad bitch. You be like,
but-
ooh, this
but-
bitch like me. You don't know that,
Okay,
nigga.
Well,
Nah,
explain
Tom.
this. Explain this. How you think of somebody, then they all of a sudden call you.
Right.
Oh.
Cause you used to fuck with them.
Nah,
They-
that's
how they
a
got
sin,
your
but
That's it. You
number.
be thinking in your mama like, man,
You
man.
could just
For some reason, my mama's on my mind. For some
Yeah.
reason, my mom. And she end up
Coinky
calling
dink.
you. And she end up calling you or something like
Coinky
that.
dink.
Or you call her and
you
and she
sent
tell
out
you,
some type
oh
of-
yeah, something just happened to me. You know, I had to go to the hospital.
Sometimes
now she
it's-
on your mind.
It's divine intervention.
It's
sometimes.
divine intervention, man.
We all in a
Which,
connection.
I don't think it's a
that's what I'm
sense.
saying.
It is.
No,
It's
but
God's will
no, I think it is some type of.
God gave you sense.
It's a bro.
to answer the phone.
Here's a good example, man.
Yeah.
You can be somewhere
Mm-hmm.
and the whole time you like some feel off.
Yeah.
Some don't feel right.
That's why you got your gun.
So shortly in your mind, you're like, you know what? I'm at this party. I'm about to leave. Soon you leave that party, then I had a whole shootout.
Mm-hmm.
So it's some type of. I think that it's. I don't know the name, but that type of sense.
You didn't
That
feel
can be
it.
broken down into a couple of things, I guess. I don't know.
You knew you weren't supposed to be there before you got there.
No, you could just be.
Okay, you knew that, but what told you that?
What
See,
told you that?
Cause
That's
you
what
know
I'm saying.
them ain't
That's
your
what's gonna be the
crew.
sense.
That's what I'm trying to get at. What told you?
Because let's say, yeah, I don't believe in dreams or whatever, but some people do.
I do.
Let's say that somebody had a dream about something, and all of a sudden, you don't know when it were, but all of a sudden you get there and you be like, this feels kind of
Deja vu.
familiar.
Yeah,
Deja
deja
vu.
vu.
Deja
I
vu.
was gonna bring that up.
I need to get the fuck up out of here because I think, and then you leave, and all of a sudden something happens.
Something happened.
I believe in deja vu.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what kind of sense that is, but I believe in deja vu. I believe in reincarnation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I believe we done already been here before, bro. Because if y'all ever been to a place before,
Mm-hmm.
like, dang, you had this feeling deep down inside, like, man, I done been here before.
Yeah.
That's the next thing we can touch on is reincarnation and the way things go. Because from what I'm understanding, they say in the beginning of time, but sometimes time ain't nothing but numbers, and I don't believe there's a beginning nor an end. I think it just all just
Time
restarts.
just don't go like that.
I don't think so. I think it go like this, and then it start going this way or
Time
some
is
shit.
a circle.
Yeah, it's like
I think time repeats itself.
Yeah, it do.
yeah,
That's
it's
a
a
cycle.
sense.
It's a
It don't
cycle.
repeat itself. What it happens is spiraling up. Like it seems like we hitting 12 o'clock every time, but we hitting 12 o'clock. We going up though. So we hitting the same points. Just think of a clock laying on his face. But then you following the path up here. So yeah, it's going around the same numbers, but you steady elevating. You know, so it seems like we hitting 12 o'clock every time. That's why time is. It seems like we're repeating, but no, we steady elevating. So we repeating cycles, but we steady elevating. So we ain't staying stationary when we spinning. Like we ain't stuck on the hamster wheel. We actually spiraling up.
In the same way they say
Towards the
history
creator.
repeats itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
same way,
If it's a straight line, it can't repeat itself. The only thing that repeats itself is a circle. So that's how you know time is cycles. We call them cycles. Cycles is a circle. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's
Yeah.
that's kind of got me on that.
and if you even taking it further on a spiritual level, if it gets to Revelations, when the world ends, he start a new earth. And what do that do? It just some would say it just starts over.
Mm-hmm.
It just bring heaven to earth, and then it's still another heaven. So you're gonna have the people down here that's gonna be doing what they do to the point they get free will or whatever, and then it's still gonna be the same thing. It's just gonna keep repeating itself. I think it's gonna repeat itself eventually into the point where it's whitewashed to where it's no other options, but I don't think that's really possible.
This realm is basically a school. So anybody who on this realm, if you don't learn your lessons, you're gonna keep coming back. That's what this is. But if you learn the lessons, you do what you're supposed to do, you don't have to come back and
So
reincarnate.
that's so that's the point.
This is a school.
I think people that feel like that they done been to this place before,
Yeah.
they didn't learn their lesson.
Yeah.
So God still want them, basically kind of like what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
come
still
complete your
it's
mission.
still something on this earth that you hadn't accomplished.
Yeah.
That's why you repeating yourself. You being born again. That's why the Christians say you being born again.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go somewhere and you're like, man, I feel like I've been this place before.
Yeah.
So I hadn't accomplished my mission on this earth.
Right.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Dig deeper. Why you think some people might
Wow.
have kids?
You
some
hear this,
don't?
Mike?
Maybe in the other life you had a bunch of kids and you wasn't able to do what you're supposed to do, or
Yeah.
you were so into yourself that you couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
And
Variations
now
of
you
your
by
lesson.
yourself, you know what I'm saying? You gotta focus a little more. You
You
gotta
gotta
figure
put
it
you in
out.
a slightly different scenario,
Right.
so that you can accomplish
Right.
that overall goal.
Right.
These
So-
are just speculations.
So Dre, with you, once you don't have that deja vu anymore, that means you done accomplished your goal on this earth.
Yeah, you
And
might,
you would never exist again. That's pretty much what you're saying.
Nah,
If
sometimes
you
the
come-
deja vu just be,
Yeah.
I'm doing
No,
this.
no,
I'm
if
doing
you
that.
come
I
to
don't know what he
if
gotta
you
say.
come to a level of elevation where you complete your mission, you don't have to come back here, but you could choose to come back here and teach other people. You come back as a teacher. As
That's
an
crazy you said that because I
Yeah.
watched on YouTube like it's, and you said the same thing this dude said. So you feel like we have a choice.
Yeah.
So with that being said, is there a hell? Is there a heaven? Or is there somebody? Or there something that we've been? So this can be our hell right here.
Hell
Earth
on
is.
earth.
Earth is.
Human create their own hell, and I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm going with.
Put it like this.
I want to what he had to say about it. That's what I was going
Put
with.
it like this.
That's what I was going with.
You just described two choices, right? What
Yeah.
is
Oh,
that?
yeah, I did.
What is that? Duality.
Uh-huh.
That's what this realm is. We in duality. So this can be your hell or your heaven. That's why they say hell on earth or heaven on earth. It is what you make it. You know, this realm has all possibilities. So yeah, I don't think it's an external hell outside of here. For one, when you leave the body, what's gonna continue on when you leave the body?
Your soul.
Your soul.
Your soul.
Your soul is a what? It's a flame. It's a fire.
Yeah. Cause
It's a sun.
It's gonna be dirt.
How the fuck can a soul burn?
A soul can't never burn.
It's fire already.
Yeah.
The only thing that could burn is the fucking body.
Mhm.
You already left the body. So how the hell you
So
going
if
to hell
you
and
so
get
if you
hurt?
damn to hell, you just gonna come back to earth and just relive that
Basically,
shit.
what he said, there's no hell. This could be your no. So what you saying, Dre?
Yeah.
This can be your own individual hell,
Yeah.
or this can be your own individual heaven.
Yeah, that's why some people on this planet living the best life possible, and some people living the worst fucking life possible.
And I don't
all
think-
on the same plane.
And it's not too like the
But that ain't
Muslim.
hell though. If you get reincarnated and you going through the same shit over and over and over.
Yeah, it's because you ain't learning
You
your fucking
ain't learning.
lesson.
But I'm just trying to
But-
That's hell.
make
bro.
sense. That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
making
yeah.
sense of you gonna go to hell if you don't do right. Why? Because your ass don't come
But here's
right.
but here's the thing, and I like Tupac, because Tupac always talked about being reincarnated in all his songs. Here's the great thing about reincarnation, that you will never come back. Like, I never come back to be Jill again.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know that.
Because once you in reincarnated, when you're reincarnated, you will never come back to be the
Now
same
you the
person.
reincarnated king.
So how you have deja vu
No, because it's the memories.
of
You
yourself?
come back as a
Listen,
dog. You don't
listen,
remember being Jesus.
Listen,
I think deja vu come from your higher self giving
But-
you messages in your dream.
let me tell you.
Okay.
Okay, just
Yeah.
say your
Y'all thinking too hard.
no, your
Hey,
dreams.
that's what we're here for.
But your dreams are the beginning of some type of reincarnation.
Your dreams are
Because-
just your conscience.
No, let me tell you.
Because if it stopped, your
Let me
ass
tell
might
y'all
be
why,
dead.
man.
Okay.
Because it's the memories. Like people, like when you mention reincarnation, it's sort of like a dream. Because if you go somewhere in your mind, you be like, man, I feel like I've been this place before. It's like a dream. It's like in a dream. Sometimes you have a dream. I can have a dream that I kick with Quince and everybody, even though it's nothing. Now hear me out, y'all. See,
Listen.
this is above y'all head, man. That's why I told you earlier. I don't like talking like the way I'm
Go
talking.
ahead.
But
Nobody stopped you.
even in a dream, it's a subconscious, bro.
Mhm.
Because what I mean by subconscious, before you go to bed, and you could think about something. Just say you could think about a girl that you dated years ago, and you thought about her that night.
Yeah.
You can dream about that person in your dream, brother. It's subconscious. So I think reincarnation is some type. It's a subconscious, but you will never be the same person again. And that's how I truly believe about reincarnation / dreams.
Yeah, let's break it down to a mundane level. Since this reality,
See, they say that before they look at
this,
you don't know what I'm saying.
this
right
reality,
now.
no,
Even we don't know what I'm saying right now.
I'm finna
I
tie
heard
into
what you're saying.
I'm tying into what you're saying. Since this
I just got
reality,
questions, and I'm just
since
letting
this
people talk.
reality
Okay.
is a simulation, right?
Right.
Simulation is similar to a video game, right? That's a simulated world.
I don't like simulations though.
But we in a simulation right
Because
now.
when you say why I don't like simulations, bro.
Hold on.
Okay, because I want to break it down with simulation
Before you
though.
do that, I'm going to explain reincarnation.
Okay.
A simulation is like, okay, when you playing a video game and your turn end on there, and you hit restart,
Right.
you start the game over.
You start the game over.
That's reincarnation. Because you are the player controlling the game, right?
Everything in life is about everything in life is about you control it. See, here's the thing.
It's your higher self playing this game.
We all control our own life. We all kind of control. Cause see, God, that's one thing about God. He gave us the.
I got a question.
He gave us the will. Hold on. I'm picking up. So one thing, He gave us the will of choice. So if I want to be a serial killer, I could just go out and kill somebody tonight. One or two people. The will of choice.
But do you really have choice when the Bible talks about predestination?
See, you answered my questions already.
I think, man.
You just don't know the program.
No, I think
you don't know the play. You think you got choice. It's an illusion of choice.
But see, I think
if everything's predetermined from the foundation of the earth,
I think you have free will. It's already predetermined.
Let me answer the question.
Okay.
I think everybody got their own free will and free choice of life. If you want to go out to be a business person, you can. If you want to go out to be a serial killer, you can. It's your own free choice. I don't think that I'm destined to do some crazy stuff. I think I got a choice to do some crazy stuff.
I got a question on top of
I
what
think
you
I
just
got.
said.
I think I got.
Can I just add? Because you be talking. This is just going based off of what you just said.
Because I grew up in the projects, right? I grew up in South Dallas. I had a choice to hang out with my friends in South Dallas, or I had a choice to go to college to create my own friends and family, like I did. See, everybody, 80% of everybody I grew up with, still in South Dallas doing what they doing, and I grew up right along with them. But I had my own choice.
You got free will.
My own free will, bro. And Google that. Google that.
Now, we got a question for you.
Go ahead.
That's just based off of what you're saying. If you're saying you got a choice to kill or whatever,
You got a choice.
and this is the illusion come in there. But what if God wanted you
to do that?
there? Did you really have that choice? If He set you up in this position so that you can do this to teach that person a lesson?
I'm glad he said.
So did you really have a
Let me
choice?
give you my answer.
I don't think God. I don't think God. And this. Hold on. I'm gonna let you say what you gotta say. I don't think God gave man an A mind to be a serial killer. That's why you got nature. That's why. That's why I love. That's why I told you earlier I wanted. That's why
you got free will.
Listen, that's why you got nature. I said that. That's why you got nature versus nurture. See, y'all don't even know about that, bro.
I do.
What you
man
said
versus
was
man versus nature, nature versus man.
So we go back to what you said, Tom. Even though you could be put up, you could be subjected, bro, into the worst environment ever. And it's real talk. You could be down to be a nobody. You could be a down to be nothing. You could be a down to be a serial killer. But it's your choice. It's your personal choice. See, we all got a personal choice and we all got a personal journey. Hold on, Will. It's up to us.
2 seconds.
It's up to us. It's up to us. It's up to us to choose. It's up to us to
You're
choose.
saying the same thing over.
Yeah. So
Okay, then.
answer this question. When you wake up in the morning, did you really have a choice to wake up?
No.
People die and they sleep.
No.
Every day.
Let me answer that question.
Let me
So
give
did
you
you
mine
have
before
a
you
choice
get
to wake up?
long-winded on me.
No,
Wait.
that's what I told you how to go. I don't want to talk about it. I ain't gonna talk about it.
You're going to get long-winded and say the same thing. Look,
I'm finna get on my phone, bro.
when I hear about it, I think about it this way. Everybody got free will, but they say God is an all-sovereign God because He knows. It's pretty much, in layman's terms, He done seen this movie already. He knows what's going to happen. That's all that means.
And the outcome,
That's
if you
all that
choose
means.
this, He know you're going to do this.
He
And
know
if
what
you choose
you
this, He
do.
know you're going to do
Exactly.
this. And if you choose that,
Don't get long
but it's
with it. Don't get
predetermined.
long with it.
Hold on. What y'all just said was predestined.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
So it's already predetermined.
It's already
So
predetermined.
How do you have free will? And it's only one.
Because no matter what you choose, where you going to end up at? The same spot He wants you where you're supposed to be at.
Back to the source.
That's
It's
all.
only one path back to the source.
I don't believe it.
So no matter
That's y'all personal opinion, bro. Because my teacher told me in
All
eighth
of-
grade.
all of convergence.
No, I don't think that. Man, we all got our own journey in life, bro. And it's real talk.
But it go back to the source.
But we all got our own personal
You
journey.
go back to the source. When they show you the source, they show you that light, they show you that eye at the top. It has many rays, right? That means it's many paths back to the same source. So you think you got free will, but all of them gonna converge on the same path back to the source. So you think it's an illusion of choice because we in the realm of duality. You got left, right, up, down. So you think you have an illusion of choice.
I do.
You don't. I
can
can tell you why. If you go study your natal chart, if you go study your birth chart, it's gonna tell you all the things you're gonna experience in your lifetime.
You know what? I
Cause
hate
you
to agree
already
with this
like
part right here because that pisses me off. Because I'm like, how the hell you think you know me because of the stars?
Don't reach your
But I'm just saying, I ain't saying it's not true.
But see, Dre,
I
I don't agree with Dre on
How can you put me in this bubble?
So you believe in genealogy and all this? You believe in genealogy and all that,
I
right?
don't believe in none of that
not
shit.
genealogy.
You don't want no
astrology.
more?
Not right now.
This may be influenced by effing.
How much you got left in there?
Mm,
Shot.
Tom, you don't the one drunk, bro.
shit, I don't know. Probably like that much.
Hold on.
Never mind, not yet. I know astrology is true and the natal chart is true because it told me this after the fact, this after I started studying, that I would be into esoteric information like I'm talking about right now. That was already in my birth chart when I was born, that I would be interested in studying this type of shit.
You don't think that after you heard that at some point it piqued your
I didn't
interest
find
and
it out
made you
until I was
wanna
an
do it?
adult. I didn't read my natal chart until I was an adult. I was studying this stuff when I was a kid.
What's the name of this chart?
A natal chart. It's called a
You
birth
don't think
chart.
it's just a coincidence at some point in life?
How? How can it be that many
He's
coincidences?
saying the same thing.
Well, what Tony's saying, I'm gonna break it down to what Tony's saying.
I don't-
Sometimes when people try to find meaning into things, and when you hear something, you're like, "Oh, that's the reason why." And or it can go in reverse. If somebody be like, "You gonna do this," and then all of a sudden you ain't be like, "Oh, that nigga told me I was gonna do this." That's what he's trying to say.
I know, but I'm telling you how I found out about it.
Mhm.
I was studying all this information, and then I started studying my natal chart. And my natal chart was saying I would like studying this type of information. So I was already doing what I was supposed to be doing. I was already destined to do before I even found out that I was destined to do it. So how you explain that?
So you believe that your life was already predestined, pre-planned. That's what you
Yes.
said.
Yes.
I got another example, and I'm be done.
Go ahead.
And forgive me, this is not to.
I think you finna touch on what I'm.
Man,
It's
that's
not.
Halloween.
It's not gonna harm any of the females out there. That's just using that as an example.
Nah,
But we got
it
females
apply.
who wants to have babies. They will. It's to have it,
Mm-hmm.
but they can't.
Right.
There is science all over the world where they can help some, but they can't. So, do you got free will then? If you can't physically get something that you want,
Yeah. How can you will yourself to have a baby?
Damn.
Nah.
Okay.
Fuck all that.
Okay, I got.
I want to jump back to what you said about the astrology and all
That's
that.
Halloween.
I hate bitches that try to be like, "What's your sign?" Shut the fuck up.
See,
bitch.
all that.
You a good person or
Listen,
not? Because you
all
don't
that-
even know me till you ask
So,
me.
all
Don't
that-
try to judge me
all
off
that
a fucking
science
sign and
stuff,
a birthday.
Hold on. People get so shallow. Look how many placements you got on this motherfucker. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 fucking placements. And when y'all talk about astrology on a mundane level, y'all only talk about the sun sign.
yeah.
But
You broke
you got-
that down to me. And I
You
was
got a
like,
fucking
whoa.
moon sign, you got a Mercury sign, you got a Venus sign, a Mars sign,
And all
and
intertwined.
all this talk about this. Your moon sign talk about how your emotions process. Your Mercury sign talk about how you think. Your Venus sign talk about how you love. Your Mars sign talk about how you fight, your vitality, your energy, your warrior spirit. Your Jupiter talk about your relationship with God and nature. Your Saturn sign talk about your discipline, the trials and tribulations you're gonna go through. You got more than
Look,
one
let's
sign.
do this real quick then.
I break down my
'Cause
chart.
you got-
I
Go
need
ahead.
to see
Let,
that.
Yeah, go
what's,
ahead. Go ahead.
what you need? Just a birthday?
Yeah.
What's your birthday?
January 27th. Tell me about
Tell me about him so
When
I
was
can
you
tell you
born,
if I
though?
Morning, morning, eve, and
I don't know all that though, ill will.
You don't know the
sometimes you
time
need
you
that.
born?
In the morning, we're gonna say I'm born in the morning.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna put 12 o'clock. That's
They
it. If
gonna
you don't know
hold
the
everything.
time, you just put 12 o'clock.
We're gonna say
Let's
12 o'clock. They're gonna hold everything 12.
See
I
if
don't
this
know.
is somewhat accurate.
No, did it though.
All right, let's see. Go to English. Let's do a birth chart. Let's see. Let's add.
Well, see, he said he ain't Scientology though, cause that's how they think.
This nigga's a professor, man.
This come from Egypt.
And while he looking this up, if
Okay.
you about to talk, I can wait.
Go
So
ahead.
yeah, while he looking this up, what I'm listening to this right now, if not if. God is the grand architect of the universe, right?
I believe it.
That's the top.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And while he's
What's your birthday?
January 27th. I want to know how real this is because I don't believe in all that type of stuff, man. I'm old fashioned. 1979. I'm old fashioned. So some of this stuff I don't believe in. I don't believe in all that. What's your sign and all that junk.
And then don't let I say if this is a hint of a clue on how the mathematical things that he did to create each one of us. This is just a glimpse of just like not what he used, but what he used or what was left to actually imprint on you. I'm just saying.
That's not mathematical.
Okay, you don't believe in it, but God talked about it in the Bible. What he asked?
No, what I'm saying.
Hold on. He asked Job, "Can you map the stars?" He was talking about astrology right there. He said, "Can you map the stars? Can you count the stars?"
It's all about science. You don't believe in science. I do.
I do believe in
science. That was all just
okay. He said science.
And he also said, "Do you know the Mazzaroth?" The Mazzaroth means zodiac.
See, I don't believe in zodiac signs though.
God created it.
I don't believe in zodiac signs.
Didn't he hang the stars?
Show me my brother.
Zodiac signs ain't even the stars.
I don't believe in
that's how you get a lot of people though. You can, but that's a lot of people. They believe in certain stuff, but they don't believe in the whole.
Women these days believe in the zodiac signs more than men.
God created the heavens and earth. He created the stars. What are you talking about?
I don't believe in zodiac signs.
And you don't believe in God?
Listen, I believe in God.
In His work.
Let me tell y'all something. Counter people. The whole zodiac sign just started coming up within the last 4 years.
No.
Back then.
What city was you born in?
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas.
Back then, did nobody that I grew up
Mayan
hanging
calendar.
around talk about zodiac signs.
Mayan calendar.
See, now you want to go back.
You just said that it just came around.
That's based on the zodiac.
But hold on, but since he brought
You
up,
don't believe in, hold on.
but
You
since
don't
he
believe
brought
in
up,
zodiac, then you don't believe in time. Because time is a measure of the sun.
I don't believe, you can't tell about me why no zodiac sign. But since you brought up the the Mayans, which they disappeared.
They saying we're gonna have an extra second in about 2 years in a day.
Hey, we're gonna delete.
That's only because they took away all that time from us.
We're gonna believe it. We're gonna delete it.
When they rewrote the.
No, I swear they were saying at some point the Earth gonna revolve either slower or faster. We're gonna add a second or lose a second.
We're gonna delete it.
So I got a question though. While he looking at us still, we going to the stars on here. So if the Earth is spinning on its axis, right?
Yeah.
Are we ever gonna speed up or slow down? Why is it ever possible? Like if I spin anything, it slows down.
Conspiracy theory.
Is it ever gonna slow down or speed up?
Conspiracy theory.
It's not ever.
No.
Why not?
That's what I want to know. Why not?
Because at some point it got to slow down, right?
You would imagine.
Or
Or it got to get thrown off his axis.
let me tell y'all something.
And if not,
Right
that's
now-
just the perfect creation.
Right
Only
now,
when he gets tired of playing with it.
but y'all know what? Right now, the way stuff going on, it's being thrown off its axis. That's why the economy like the way it is.
Nigga, that ain't got shit to do with us.
So
nigga.
you basically born under the sign of Aquarius.
I'm Aquarius.
You're a fixed sign. So
I'm a fixed sign.
It say
Hold on. Before you say that,
I'm Aquarius.
if anybody agree with what he say about him, say amen.
I don't care what y'all
Okay, if y'all agree with what he say,
Tony look
Just
like
say-
Tony look like no man.
that's all I'm gonna say.
But they know me. They know I don't care how they
Let him
feel.
read it.
your
Let her
sun
read.
sign is fixed. It impels you to fulfill organization function,
I like
either in
organization.
thoughts and actions.
Yes.
Your attitude is firm, persistent, stable, and decisive. You have the ability to concentrate profoundly on your project to stay firm in your purpose. In spite of this, you will have cultivation and flexibility to avoid obstacles and selfishness. So yeah, that's
I mean,
I ain't heard an amen yet. That ain't that nigga.
That was the wrong time frame. That nigga must have been born at night.
That was a reincarnated him.
But listen,
this is one sentence out of a big ass
yeah.
paragraph.
Nah,
I ain't worried about what they saying, but in real life, that kind of describes me though.
Look, nigga want to apply it to himself.
No.
and shit. You want to believe
Look,
something.
But he don't believe in that,
He
though.
don't believe
But he
so.
don't believe in that.
I'm gonna tell y'all, Tone, deep
Hold on,
down,
hold on.
that nigga Tone said, "Oh fuck
Others
nigga
may
G."
see you as quiet, agreeable,
I used
sweet,
to be quiet in school.
and
I used to be quiet in
maybe
school.
attractive. You tend to move slowly at your own pace. You don't like difficult or tense or uncomfortable situations.
I don't like uncomfortable situations at all.
But you seek to surround yourself with people and situations that offer stability and harmony.
I ain't heard an amen yet.
He just confirmed it.
He confirmed it. That's because he's a motherfucking liar.
We talking about him.
That's not what I said, though. I said the people who've been around him say amen.
but-
It fits.
while we're talking, see, Will ain't been around.
I'm instigating.
I'm telling y'all, you see that nigga Tone ain't saying that. When we tell you what Tone thinking, I'm gonna tell you what Tone like. Oh, fuck that nigga G.
I'm thinking that's
That
some
telekinesis there.
bullshit.
Because when I first met Tone, I was quiet as fuck.
Yeah.
Tone was more outgoing than I was.
How did this report know that?
I mean, I'm
Why
just
would
being
he?
honest.
Why would
People
he?
can change
Hey.
them, huh?
Why would he even know?
Why did you have to put in the city he from? They was like, okay,
Because it's
due
specific.
to this year
Because
and
the
date,
sun
he
and the
was brought
stars
up
hit a
this
certain
way.
area. The sun and the stars, when you're
Astrology-
born, hit
when
a
I
certain
first-
area. The energy hit a certain
When
area.
when
at
I
a certain
first
point on the
but when I
earth.
first met Tone and Lamite, they was more outgoing than I was. The first thing Tone did, that nigga, I said, introduce myself to that nigga, I'm quiet as shit. My ex-wife, she was white when they Tone like, oh fuck this, oh G want a shot. I ain't even want to take no shot with him. So he was the one that was kind of more outgoing. I'm a lot right now. Come on, keep it real,
Look,
bro.
nah, don't worry about that.
No,
you ain't
no,
gotta tell
fuck
him
that
about
shit.
us.
We know.
Let me
Don't
break
try
down
to show
this.
out for them. I'm feeling that way.
Your way of communicating could be limited as you tend to be very reserved sometimes and serious.
I've been a reserved person all my life though.
You
That
see-
nig's everything you say he is.
See, y'all know
I
what?
am whatever you say I am. Oh, Eminem ass nigga.
No. I always been a quiet person, man. The only reason I really started kind of opening up because I went to college. Cause I had to open up. I had to talk.
Pause.
That nigga, Tone, bro. When I first met Tone, I didn't even say no word to him or Lil Mike. I didn't say too much to
I
him.
had to open up.
Now let me give you my theory.
So that nigga,
Whoever wrote this-
I didn't have to open up.
Whoever wrote this, they
I didn't want
took
to talk to the nigga. To be honest with you.
they took the year you was born.
You didn't have free will. You had to open
No,
up.
I didn't have to open up. No, I didn't say nothing to Tone.
Listen to what I'm telling you
I'm for
though.
real. I didn't say nothing to the nigga.
Whoever wrote this, they took. That's why they asked where you was born,
See,
the year you was born.
Tone trying to justify because that nigga Tone know how
I'm
I was.
trying to give you an
No, I
example.
don't need you to give me no example about me.
Well, then let me talk
No,
for a
fuck
minute.
that shit. Because
You
look up
can't
Tone.
be a
No,
part of this
no,
nigga get drunk. Don't shut up.
Fuck that shit.
Look,
no, I'm not even.
they want to know the year you born because they can give you the climate of what the shit was going on in the economy
Take your
and where
glasses
you
off.
was from.
Take your glasses off.
No, because two people could be born in the exact same hospital, just seconds.
you know what?
And they born seconds apart.
It could be totally different.
They natal charts could be totally
You know
different.
what?
Totally different.
You throwing a dart against the wall and you blindfolded.
Hey, Dre.
Hopefully you gonna hit
Dre.
one because you know I
Dre.
should go this way with
I'm
it.
gonna tell you something. He feeling some kind of way because you described me. So
Gee, I want to know, do you believe or not? Because you flip flopping like a pancake over here.
Everything I was reading, he was confirming.
I confirmed it, bro.
But
You know
hold
what?
on, time out. You said he confirmed it, right?
I confirmed it, yeah.
But before then, he said I don't
He
believe
said
in
I
that
don't
shit.
believe in that shit.
So that means
So you a believer now?
that means he's presented with evidence.
No,
that
Converted.
Let me
We're
tell you.
gonna convert him.
No, let me know.
Give it up already.
Listen. No, hold on, Dre. Can I get a second?
Mhm.
He was describing my characteristics, bro, as who I am. So
What
I
the
never,
fuck you thought he was gonna describe with that?
I had to hear it to see what kind of person I am as a
So you
man,
believe
bro.
now?
It's all you can say.
So
is
you believe
it's somewhat
now?
accurate. Somewhat accurate.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of the characteristics as who I am, it was kind of accurate. Cause I'm laid back. I'm kind of quiet.
So
I'm
you
gonna read
believer?
another one. It said your demeanor gives people the impression that you are serious. That's the person I got from you first.
I'm
It
gonna be
say,
serious.
even
regardless.
though
I was saying he obnoxious.
even though you have a well-developed sense of humor, which
You showing
becomes
out now, bro. Nah,
you say you
showing
have
out
a
now.
well-developed sense of humor, but you only find out once people get to know you. Just like you just described, you say, "Well,
He
you first."
ain't funny at all.
No, I said sense of humor. He
But
opened
you
up.
love me to death, though. You love
That's
me to
different.
He,
death.
and
love
he
me to
just
death.
said when he met y'all, he was quiet as
I
hell
was quiet.
until he opened up.
Yeah, open up. Tone and Lil Mike, they was already. Tone and Lil Mike, they
I want to
was.
get my reading
They was
on.
already
I
kind
gave
of wild.
y'all
or
y'all
whatever.
charts.
I just want to do it again since I don't know.
Yeah.
If y'all got my, I'm gonna take off.
Bro, even when
I
I
still
met,
got your chart.
even
All
when
right,
I,
y'all.
but even when I met Will was more talkative. Will was more like.
Aries
Let-
energy.
Let's move to one more
So you don't
discussion.
want to talk about it.
Okay.
No, because we don't want to keep on resurfacing
We
the
can come
same.
back
This
to
is
it
we
in another
regurgitating the same shit as throw up.
Y'all know what? Because he ain't in the middle of the topic right now.
No, it's not that.
Ain't nobody
we
drunk
want to
either,
keep
bro.
it going somewhere. Like we going
right.
somewhere.
Where we going?
All right. Let's break it down to this because this is something that
I
relates
just-
to everybody in modern day, and I know my boy got a little information on it. Like
You don't,
listen,
he don't know what you got to say though.
I know you gotta let me say it.
Hey, man,
Look.
this is the picture.
This is the thing we talked about. Even when you go back to the book of, we said movies correlate to real life. Where did they get the idea from? Intermediate state. They had all this advanced spyware. They got it.
Day.
Independence Day, all
Men
that
in
shit.
Black.
Exactly. Then you got the Book of Eli, where they only got one Bible. And then we talked about why is it books out of the Bible that aren't in it, that's in the Ethiopian.
We already talked about that.
And then we talked about it Wednesday. We didn't talk about it today. But the thing I'm saying is, in the schools nowadays,
I got to.
In the schools nowadays, you see they no longer really give you books unless it's a poorer district. In bigger cities, they give you tablets. And why? Because AI is a new thing, and you can ask AI anything.
And they can control what the.
And they're going to give you some good information, and they're going to give you some new information.
Yeah.
Why you think they're getting rid of books?
Tom, let me tell you something. They was giving us some new information, even when I was in school, bro. Because the history that they was giving us, it really was factual history. It was their history.
It was
Well,
doctrine.
why?
It was doctrine. It was to answer your question, you asked, since you insist.
Yeah, I'm asking why.
Well, because bro, one history is powerful. If I can give you some watered down history, that means I can control you.
Now, you said it. So when I did
I'm
that, you said it. You can sum that whole shit up with control. But when I did that, you said it. So I ain't got nothing else to say.
No, because I want to
Control.
See, we always
Control.
You say that we doing a bunch of talking and we drinking. I mean, but one thing for me, and when it comes to history, bro, history is all I got to stand on. Cause once you take that history from us, especially black men, then we nothing to nobody. That's why I respected Malcolm X, cause he stood on this. Nothing against Dr. King, but he stood on this history.
Not to cut you off, but
Okay.
I asked you, why are they taking books out of the schools? And
Because
why are
they-
they trying to
because
erase history?
Because they don't want that. Because that's you shouldn't even.
I didn't even ask you why they were.
You shouldn't even
I'm
ask
gonna answer the question for
You
you.
shouldn't.
Can I answer this?
You shouldn't even.
Yeah,
Go,
yeah.
you answer. Why you want? Go here. You want to say this bit?
If you ever want to change the civilization up, you can't do it like this. It's gonna take you about
That's what I'm getting
15,
to. That's what I'm
20,
getting to.
No,
30
that's the
years.
question.
So in order for you to get it to a spot where you want it, you got to start 15, 20 years. You got to start implementing stuff. I got to take this, I got to take that. So by the time that generation's dead, who knew about it, their kids ain't gonna know about it, and now they can fuck them how they want to.
Okay, then you get too deep.
And I said it with explicit talk, but they gonna have their way with our kids if and only if we don't pass our knowledge,
There you go.
mouth to ear, to them.
And get some books. Stop buying TV. Buy a book.
You know what he said? Mike, that's what he
To
said.
them. If you don't pass it to them, then
You
how
know
they
what's,
gonna know?
you know what's gonna be so much.
Storytelling was meant to be told. Storytelling is meant for our last generation to tell us what they've been through, what they've done, put it into us so that we can hold that story and tell our kids. And
The
keep
most
it going.
valuable things in the future probably gonna be books.
Okay, you didn't need more time
Yeah.
for that.
That's good.
You
Yeah.
see, libraries closing down. They don't got too many of them. They got
Hey, I had to.
it's a bunch of that.
I'm sitting there and talking. Fuck.
And then look, Dre, you brought it down to it, broke it down the other day. Back when you had motherfuckers that got ancient inscriptions in stone.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason being, so you can't change it. It's already there.
It's in stone, yeah. Because they already knew
If
they
it's
was
in writing,
30 more minutes.
you can't change what's in writing.
Right.
Like you said, you can't change a motherfucking name. If it is in writing, it is what it is.
Yeah, you're not supposed to change the pronunciation of a person's name, period, point blank. That's in any interpretation. They
But
know
when-
that.
Yeah, that's
When
why
you
they
don't
put
got
everything
no
in
more
fucking
writing.
stone. They carved everything in stone.
They
They had millions and millions of papyruses, but you can burn those like they did at the Library of Alexander. They burned the libraries.
What they call
You
them?
can destroy that.
They call them
But-
tablets. They was called tablets back in the
Nah,
day.
they was called Stella.
Well, Stella then
Stella.
tablets.
Yeah.
But that's why if y'all notice, if y'all ever talk to y'all grandparents, like my grandma, she's always sit down and try to if you listen, they would try to tell y'all a little bit about their history. Because once they tell y'all about their what they went through, then you can pass it down to your kids and to your kids and to your kids.
But you
and
know,
that's what they did back in the
let me
day,
give you
bro.
the
And
thing
what they
about
call
that.
that was one of the highest positions in ancient culture. It's called a griot. That was the person who preserved the oral history.
It was first.
He held the highest
What?
position because of that.
What they used to call it is first hand account.
Yeah.
First hand account.
I gotta add one thing to what they said.
Nobody got I'm done talking about
And
that.
then I got something too.
We talked
I can do
about
like
this.
no mic
We
now.
talked about this the other day when we was talking about when they start from here. If you don't want nobody to know, you put it in the book.
Yeah.
That's changed.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about Men in Black and how they was getting information from sci-fi.
See, that's, I ain't taking
Now,
that
based off of what y'all just said just now, there was a show on anime. It's called Dr. Stone. When the world went back to prehistoric time, the last people on the earth, what they do, they put all their knowledge into a story.
Yeah.
And they told it. Just what was that person you said that Papa? What would you say that was?
Pata.
Patan, whoever was in charge. There was one person that was in charge to tell that next generation the story.
Oh, Agrio.
And the next generation the story. And what I'm saying is, a lot of people don't understand this same information right now is put in a different text, in a different form that people's not even watching.
So tell me, what does griot mean? Because like, the grandparents tell stories.
Griot is storytelling.
Okay, but let me give you the problem with storytelling.
Okay, time out.
And
No more shot.
listen to me or believe me, whatever.
I don't believe.
No matter if you tell him something, he tell me something, I tell him something, he tells him something. After a certain amount of years, it took that long, the story starts switching up a little bit. But if you write it down, it don't never switch. That's the only problem with storytelling. It's gonna get along to where one thing gonna be a little different.
And you know how they did it? They preserved it in nursery rhymes.
See, you beat me to it.
They preserved it in proverbs, ancient proverbs.
Yeah.
They preserved it in songs.
Yeah.
But all that slowly gets switched up. But the words don't never switch up.
We still have these same meanings to this day.
It's still the same. It's still the same meaning though. But it's gonna be switched. Everybody, even in the Bible, you got the Old Testament, you got the New Testament.
I'm gonna go to my favorite one.
The King James version.
I'm gonna go to my favorite one. Like they say, this reality is a simulation, and it's a famous nursery rhyme. Everybody know. I always say it.
Go ahead.
Roll, roll, roll your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily.
Life is but a dream.
I was 5 years old when I heard that. I didn't know what it meant.
But now that we talk about this reality, this
So
simulation,
just
life is a fucking dream. And then you go back to the ancient Hindu text when they talk about the Brahmin god or whatever, Hindu god. I forgot exactly which one. He went to sleep and this reality popped up.
So he died.
Some
No, he
people's
went to
life
sleep.
is a nightmare.
So he died.
No, it's not sleep. He just went to sleep. And then he started dreaming this reality, and here we are. We living in a dream. So
it really
they preserve
if you
real
dream.
knowledge in nursery rhymes.
I said he died. Drake said he dreamed. I said he died.
Death and dreams is the same thing. I mean, death and sleep is the same thing.
So he died.
Because every night you go to sleep, you die. That's why they say. That's why the Bible say,
I'm gonna let y'all
I
carry
die
on.
daily. I die daily. That means you go to sleep, your soul leave your body.
I can't wait to hear the finished cut.
So
I
he
got to
died.
get that.
I thought we was gonna do the Illuminati handshake.
You want to do the Illuminati handshake?
Hell yeah.